What's up, gang? It's your boy Tyler, and thank you for watching another episode of the most trash show on YouTube, Garage Goons. And today I wanted to do a review on something that I apparently got some hype a year or two ago. I did not, I knew it was probably a clone, but when I picked it up in Burlington for 25 bucks, I didn't look up what it was a clone of. And if I had known, I probably wouldn't have actually picked it up. But I'm glad I did because it's not quite the same of the original that it's cloning. And today we're talking about Atralia Elixir. Now, this is a clone of JPG Elixir. And if you're not familiar with that one, I don't own it, so I'm not going to get into how close it is, but I've smelled it a bunch of times because it got a bunch of hype when it came out and it was really popular and people were getting back into like fougere, kind of like barbershop-y scents, like lavender heavy scents when Dior Sauvage Elixir came out. So everyone had to drop an elixir, you know what I mean? But I just remember thinking it smelled so syrupy sweet and just so densely packed with honey. I love honey as a note, especially like when it's coupled with tobacco and stuff, but like if it's just dense, sticky honey, to me it's just like, ugh, too much. I'm a grown-ass man, you know what I mean? But yeah, apparently this thing a couple years ago, I had no idea till after I got it, because I started watching reviews on it after I got it. This thing was going crazy on TikTok. Now let's get into the presentation. It is a really nice, the way they shaped this bottle makes it feel so good when you're holding it in the hands. I really like it. I like the design, the A for Atralia on the bottom, and then they put some X's on the side to signal it's elixir, and you got that kind of on both sides. This is 100 mil, and it was 25 bucks at Burlington. Now the cap is lame, okay? The cap looks metal. It might even have like the thinnest coat of metal around it, but it feels very light. So if it is metal, it's like a very, very cheap aluminum with filled in by plastic. It does not magnetize or snap into place. It just kind of slides on. You can hold it by the cap, but I wouldn't suggest doing that. Anytime it's just a snug fitting bottle, it's going to get less snug over time. That's my experience anyway. So let's get into the performance and I'll talk to you about my experience with it, all right? The atomizer is the star of the show. Take note, okay, niche and designer expensive colognes. Look at this. God dang, man. Like, that's really, I mean, come on. If you can get something for 25 bucks and you know they're making money on it with a pressurized atomizer, why doesn't everyone just do that, right? And this is actually really nice. What I like about this is I don't have a side-by-side, right? But I was looking at the notes when I bought it and there was no honey listed. But this one is definitely more heavy on the lavender. It's very clean smelling, very fresh, but it doesn't smell like sporty fresh or like citrusy fresh. It's lavender heavy. And then you get this subtle mint in there, and it's not subtle in the way where you can't smell it. You can definitely smell it, but it's like a toothpastey mint. It's kind of like, smells a little bit to me like a white Colgate toothpaste, which I wasn't sure if I liked it at first because I'm like, do I want to smell like toothpaste and lavender? But as time goes on, that kind of toothpastey sweetness from it kind of goes away, and it just keeps this like cooling mentholic minty accord to it, and that sweet toothpaste kind of smell dissipates after the first 10-15 minutes. Okay, so just be aware of that in the opening. Again, let me just spray the other side of this. God dang, it is really nice. And if you look at the notes, I believe there's amber in there as well in the dry down and vanilla in the dry down. I wasn't getting much vanilla. I think it was there a little bit. It's definitely musky. And you could say that the musk is vanilla, but it's not. Don't think of like Altair or like, those fluffy sweet vanillas. It's not like any of the Comras or anything like that, or even like a Leighton. It's not that style of like ice cream, really creamy, melting ice cream vanilla. if anything, it's maybe like vanilla extract vanilla, and then the base of the fragrance is more of like a musky base, right? So to me, I actually got pretty good projection beyond an arm's length for about 2 hours on this. It lasted on my clothes all day. I got like a little over 8 hours on clothes, and on skin about 7 hours. So it's not a beast mode by any means. So at least for me on my skin's not great. If you moisturize and you just are one of those people that you spray on a fragrance no matter what you put on your skin, it smells amazing. Great, good for you, but I'm just telling you from my experience, my wearing it, I got like 7 hours tops. It pushes pretty well for about 2 hours, and then it starts to come in close. I was able to get a little bit more life out of it when I went on the t-shirt the second time I wore it. But yeah, it's just a nice, pleasant, fresher take, in my opinion, on the JPG Lamal Elixir. And, if you're looking for a one-to-one clone, this isn't it, but if it's a little bit more airy, and I think it's something that you could wear in more occasions. That one, almost because of like the sticky, thick, syrupy honey element to it, you couldn't wear it like on a day that's like 75 to 80 out. This one, you can get away with it. I wouldn't suggest wearing it in the gym or anything, but you could definitely wear this in a hot day if you're in the office, or even if you're walking around running errands. You could definitely get away with this. I just don't think that this is suitable for all seasons except for the balls ass dead ass heat of summer. If it's 80, 85 plus, probably not the one. But that mint and the lavender does help it a lot. It's just the amber elements and the sweet accords and the dry down might offend some people, you might choke some people out, which you don't want to do. Okay, so yeah, Atralia, decent. I mean, outside of the cap that's kind of lame, they, at least they're giving us a good atomizer. And I do think that this is more mass appealing. I think a lot of people with JPG fragrances, and I'm one of these people, it splits the room. People either love them, get addicted to them, it's the best thing ever, or they're like, oh my God, it's just so syrupy sweet. Everything I smell by JPG is like so synthetically syrupy, like just headache inducing. Like I get a headache, bro, from every single, like Paradise Garden, all the ones I've tested and smelled in the store. I'm like, ugh, like I get it. Like kids just want people to smell them and like have everything be like super obnoxious, but like for me, like I like a beast mode fragrance, but I don't want it to be like just beast mode because it's such a sugar water bomb, and I can't do that. So yeah, I think that this is a great fresh take if you're looking for something like that and you're balling on a budget. Check this out at Burlington 25. I'm sure you can find it online for around there as well. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Press all the buttons, tell all your homies, share the video, tell your friends, do all the things, and let me know what you think in the comments. Do you have this one? Is it worth it? Do you think it's close to Lamal Elixir? What do you think? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Yeah, tell me what you think in the comments. Talk to me in the comments, homie. I talk back. And thank you for watching the most trash show on YouTube. Garage Guns, we're out of this bitch.